on, everybody? It's your boy Benjamin. Welcome you to this week's episode of Recap here on YouTube. As a reminder, we always have brand new episodes of Recap airing every Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time, 7:30 Eastern Time. And if you have not yet subscribed to us on YouTube here, shame on you. Shame on you. But hey, as you subscribe to us, you can see all the new videos that we add to the Recap cinematic universe. Anyway, on to today's show, I've got none other than my wingman, Mr. Teferi Taylor.
What up, man? I liked Recap Cinematic Universe.
I've been trying to work it in a little bit.
Listen, this man is a master, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is Teferi Taylor made GQ on IG, and we ask the serious questions. Do you like hats? Because if you like hats,
I like hats.
Definitely the show for you. I love hats too.
I love hats.
That's probably why we get to host this show, Ben, because we love hats so much. But welcome to a new week. We're excited to have you. Got a lot of cool things to show you today, so stay tuned. And let's get it started with Ben. I think it's time for us to show some
Side Sleepers.
Yeah, big shouts out to Ben for risking his vocal cords for us.
I never tire of that.
I don't think they do either. So if you have any questions about where to go to find new stuff that Hat Club has going on, you go to hatclub.com in your nifty address bar, which will bring you to the homepage. When we're recording this show this Thursday, Wildlife has just dropped. Big shouts out to AB. It's a great pack. We showed it off actually for the last recorded episode that dropped on the channel. So if you hadn't have a chance to look at that, definitely go check that out. But this banner is where we show cool things. Our ecom team puts on some really cool graphics to advertise what we have that's going on. If you want to go to that directly because it interests you, you can definitely click on it. Or you can go to new because new could show you everything that's going on. Or if you're like me and you just like to go to the fitted section, but I'm a recovering 5950 guy adopting 940, you can go to the new arrivals tab and click view all, and you can see it chronologically added. So as we said, when we're recording this today, we are just in the wake of Wildlife Pack. And man, you guys smoked. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3 of these. And I think these made our way into a lot of our top threes that we talked about for last episode.
Agreed.
The Knoxville Smokies, gone. The Oakland Athletics. Yeah, I said it. Oakland Athletics. Hat Club Original Icy, gone. The good Tampa Bay Devil Rays with the Tropicana side patch is also gone. So 3 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hats that were available from Wildlife are now gone. So make sure you go scoop these up because I have a feeling these aren't going to last for long. One of the ones I think that's probably going to be a sleeper, and there's only really one size left, is this Wildlife Minnesota. Really crazy. Loved all the copper hits on this Vegas Gold. And oh, by the way, if you need things to be able to take care of your hat, we got a good old Hat Club Essential Care Kit that you could buy with that size 7 if you happen to be a size 7. And if you need help, because a lot of you guys ask me how we curve up brims, we got you covered with a curving band accessory as well. So a smooth little 26 in addition to that. And remember, anything above a $75 order is going to give you free shipping. So another reason for you to go ahead and tap in and get you some extra accessories here. But enough shameless plug. Really great hat. Big shouts out to AB for knocking this one out the park. Really tough. The whole pack is made in Bangladesh. Definitely go scoop that up. Ben, are you surprised that the Oakland went quick?
No, actually, the one that surprised me the most was Tampa. I didn't realize people loved that one as much as they did, but I'm actually really stoked about that one.
Yeah, I think that Tampa's gotten some love with the Marine Metallics and then this pack too. So it's really good to see Tampa Bay Ray hats getting that love that they deserve. Another one for my Stain gang out there. We do have the Wildlife Calgary Stampeders hat, which has a 6 7/8 and 7 1/8 remaining. Really good two-tone. It is a PJ, so it's a plain Jane, but really, really nice, well put together. You can't go wrong with that. Baby blue, North Carolina blue, depending on who you're asking, as well as with that black there. So it's a two-tone made in Bangladesh. Another good one. I think that's one of the ones that I like. And I like them all. So I might be biased because AB is my boy. But I think another one that a lot of people would really enjoy is also this D-backs, the snakehead. This looks really, really crazy in hand. I know the Arizona crowd definitely ran after this one to go grab it, but still here, still got time left. Make sure y'all go pick it up and go cop it.
Do it.
Do it. If you guys watch the Fantastic Four First Steps, then, maybe this might be one of those hats you want to wear on a day, in a specific place and at a specific time, whenever that comes about. But the Chicago Cubs spells doom for a lot of people that were not able to cop it. But full size run is cooked. I love this. I slept. I wasn't able to get it, but this front logo here is insane. Definitely, I wouldn't say qualifies as a side sleeper because you guys were definitely woke and picked it up, but I just wanted to show it some love. Big shouts out to the team for putting this out. I think this is a T100 John creation. We did also have the ambassador pack that dropped as well. So we have Sharoy, Seattle Mariners here. We have Taylor, Small Feet, Big Heats, LA Dodgers here. We have DJ Killer Squids, Detroit Tigers. And we also have the Texas Rangers from Brimfiend. All really great hats. There's some sizes starting to disappear for Small Feet, Big Heat. So if you're anything other than a 7/3/4 and 7/7/8, that's there for you. And, if you like a hat with layers and you are a 7 1/8, Sharoy's hat is right there for you. So really great crowns. Big shouts out to the ambassadors for once again killing it. A hat that I was not expecting to see up here and having a full-size run at that was this Cherry Blossom LA Dodgers. Another really good crown to add to your collection. If you're looking for more Shohei Ohtani side patches, Hat Club is the place for you, my man. Really good 50 home run, 50-50 club patch here. I like this. I think this is definitely a sleeper. I feel like people are going to spin the block on this one, Ben.
As Ohtani Mania continues to sweep the nation,
yes,
don't expect us to slow down on anything Ohtani related.
Shouts out to them. Obviously, we got the Houston Astros City Connect. This logo has been making a resurgence. We've seen it a lot with variety packs. If you just like hats that are tonal and very simple and to the point, this Houston Astros is right up your alley. I think it's a great one to pick up.
Oh, yeah.
And for my A-frame aficionados, I have not forgotten about you. Some of the hats that we've actually shown off in a fitted variety actually got the A-frame 940 treatment. For example, the San Francisco, the dual bird, not the full body. Good two-tone, green and black, gray UV, adjustable snap feature is black, just like the top visor. This is a really good close-up of the front logo. If you remember, we did show this as a variety pack. So now it got the 940 treatment. So definitely if that was something that you were waiting on and you're just like, shakes fist, it's not a 940. We got you covered. Here it is for you. $40. Go grab you one.
It's been a hot mover at Great Mall. I do know that from my most recent trip.
It makes sense geographically. A very good Tokyo Series patch here. The blossoms in the front. And I believe this is slightly different than what we did on the 5950 with the cherry blossoms instead of it being a tree showing here of the side patch. So this is what was on the 5950 version earlier. So I think this is one I could see moving for the 940 crowd out in LA. If you guys hadn't heard, we have some other movers and shakers here with the A-frame cowhide pack. There is still some available. So we have the Cardinals, we have the Dodgers, we have the Yankees and the Giants. So Texas, it's gone. I don't think it's here anymore. Yeah, we have SF, St. Louis, the Yankees, and LA. I think that Texas got cooked. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also, make sure you use your rewards. Your rewards are available for you to use. You gain them on every purchase.
Yeah.
And when you get to the checkout screen, you can take something off your purchase. So that can help you get another hat because who doesn't need more hats, right?
There's no end to how many hats one person needs. Hey, Tef, do you like roller coasters and cotton candy and all sorts of funs and games at amusement parks?
Listen, you're speaking my language, man.
All right.
What do you got for me?
I got an entire clip of amusement park themed hats, of course, conveniently named the Amusement Park Collection.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? So starting off with the only 1920 in this collection, everything else is going to be 5950s. We got the San Jose Sharks Rat Fink era design for the front logo. This is going to be 100% cotton because as you can see, denim. It's very soft, faded denim for the crown, light navy for the button and the upper visor. This is going to be a plain Jane. Tonal New Era flag on the side, darker navy blue snap feature on the back, good gray under visor, black sweatband on the inside. There is going to be a Hat Club tag, of course, and all these are going to be made in Bangladesh. So
I like this. I do like the texture on the crown. I think this is going to be a sleeper.
I think it will be too.
People spin the block on.
5 5950s for you guys. And of course, we are an Arizona-based company. So got to start with the Arizona Diamondbacks first. Ooh. Kelly green for the crown, black button and upper visor, very deep purple for the scales and the outline of the A logo. Not to mention there is a bit of metallic copper, not metallic gold for the outskirts there, black interior. And of course, 1998 inaugural season for the side patch. All team color based for the patches and the front logo.
Good red, white, and blue baddie. And it is a Hat Club original pink UV.
It is Hat Club original pinky.
I like that.
Black sweatband as well. Hat Club tag on the inside. And just like the 1920, all the 5950s are made in Bangladesh as well. Heading up northward, we are crossing over into Canada and we are checking out the Calgary Flames with a very canary yellow crown, black button, black upper visor, team colorway for the front logo, as well as team colorway for the 20 years patch on the side.
The 0 of the 20th actually looks like an eyeball with the C in the inside of that. So I like that a lot. That's really nice.
Very good call. Tonal yellow New Era flag on the opposite side. No logo on the back, unfortunately. But this is going to be a Hat Club original pink under visor with a black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, and also made in Bangladesh.
I feel like my Twisted Metal fans may get a lot out of that hat. I feel like they might.
Kind of taking an interesting direction with this one. This one is going to be technically a plain Jane, but at the same time, it's not, because we got some other funkier graphics going on the front. This is a brown crown, black button, and upper visor Houston Astros, current modern day Houston Astros logo on the front. And of course, the fancy lasso, which wraps around from the H logo across the top portion of the New Era flag on the side and all the way to the back, where of course we got a flat stitch baddie, red, white, and blue. And of course, the tonal Houston Astros logo on the back, which of course we had to add to this to be able to do the fanciness of the lasso logo going across the crown there.
I feel like this is probably my favorite you've shown so far, just because of the creativity of it. Definitely is giving me Astro World vibes for sure.
Yeah, and if you guys can't tell, that is very three-dimensional threading. It's not a flat stitch. So this one's going to be a good gray under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, and once again, made in Bangladesh. Tough! Up next, we are heading to the West Coast with the Los Angeles Dodgers script. That is going to be metallic red for the script. Gray crown, black button, black upper visor, and of course the 1984 Olympic Stadium side patch. It's very magical, if you will.
Yeah, you know, a place that you go where all your dreams could come true, you know.
Exactly.
Shouts out to Freddie, man.
This one's going to have a retro green under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside. And last but not least, we are heading back east. We've got a New York Yankees in a fire truck red crown, black button and upper visor, very royal blue Yankee script on the front with a metallic copper finish around the edges, and team colorway for the 1952 top hat World Series side patch. This one is going to be a good gray under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, and these are going to be made in Bangladesh as well. So if you want to pick up any piece of the Amusement Park collection, you can pick them up on hatclub.com, the Hat Club app, as well as a couple of random store locations. We'll be getting some as well because local teams go to local stores. And these will be dropping August 15th, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Boom!
Well, it's my favorite part of the show. I get to show you guys the variety that Hat Club has coming for you guys. And this will be the spice. Yeah, the spice of life. Variety Pack will be dropping the day after Amusement Parks. This will be the 16th, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, hatclub.com, Hat Club app. And we got 4 of these coming at you. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So I already kind of showed you guys a sneak peek of one of them. Good Minnesota Twins right here. In Atlanta Braves colors. Yeah, I said it. Navy top color, red top visor, red button. This is a plain Jane. Very, very solid. Tonal New Era flag right here. Flash stitch baddie here. So your red, white, and your navy. This is going to be a gray UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. And yes, you guessed it. Another made in Myanmar.
Myanmar!
Listen, M for Myanmar, you know? Maybe that's what they're learning. They're catching on. Next up, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers. So if you remember the draft day pack, very similar as far as the execution, but you have royal for your top crown color, black for the top visor, black for the button. This is also a plain Jane, but you have a tonal New Era flag in that royal as well. Batterman here is going to be essentially a combination of royal, navy, and white.
Nice.
It's going to be a gray UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside, and yes, made in Myanmar. Right here. I'm going to tell you guys that don't sleep on this hat. This Dodgers drop shadow is actually metallic silver. So it's actually, there is metallics behind it, as well as the Los Angeles up here. That is all metallic silver. So that's not just flat stitch. Cool detail that maybe you might not have been able to see just from the light. So next up, as Ben would say, the real team of Chicago, the Southsiders, Chicago White Sox. We did this with the Chicago Cubs, but we have a Mexican flag here as a side patch for this one. Tona New Era flag on the opposite side. It's going to be your black and white and gray. So essentially Chicago White Sox team colors. Gray UV for the undervisor. Black guts, hat club badge on the inside. Made in Myanmar. Boom. Very solid hat. I think I could see this one being a fan favorite. And last but certainly not least, we've shown the MLB some love. Why not show the NHL some love too? We have the Nashville Predators. We did have a version of this. I believe that was a two-tone. Yep. So now we're getting the navy treatment of it. Maize top button, navy crown, navy top visor. Get a close-up look at that front logo there. Winter Classic on the side patch. So for 2020 Winter Classic, got the Dallas, Texas in there. That is metallic, ladies and gentlemen, on the interior of that patch. For the shield, you have essentially the same color scheme as the front logo. So that navy, that maize, as well as that red as well. This is a retro Kelly green under visor. Black sweatband, hat club badge on the inside, and you guessed it, made in Myanmar. Boom.
I'm usually like a big fan of two-tones, like a little bit more preferential than the solid color crown and upper visor. But this one actually personally takes the cake a little bit more than that two-tone one that we dropped.
So this 4-pack right here is coming at you guys August the 16th, hatclub.com, Hat Club app, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go get you one.
It's been a little bit since we heard from our boy Frosty Preme, and he's still working his magic behind the scenes. And coming your way, hatclub.com, the Hat Club app, on Tuesday, August 19th, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. We've got a nice little 4-pack, deuce on the pinkies, deuce on the ices, and of course, all great color schemes and teams. Let's do it. But we are starting with the team that I thought was going to absolutely blow up in 2024. That, of course, is the Kansas City Royals. So a little bit of a darker light blue for the crown, but black for the button and upper visor. Metallic silver on the interior there for the Royals primary logo. Bone interior for the Royal script. And metallic red for Kansas City Baseball Club on the outskirts there. And, of course, we got a 2012 MLB All-Star Game for the side patch. A lot of metallic silver, a lot of metallic red, and, of course, a bone finish for the script. This is going to be a flat stitch batting on the back in metallic silver and metallic red. And like I said, Hat Club original pink under visor, black sweatband, and all these are going to be made in Bangladesh. Moving on into everybody's favorite, the reigning World Series champion, Los Angeles Dodgers. We got a forest green crown and upper visor, red button up top. What would you call this type of a script?
I call it like a ransom script.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going to. My brain went there. I didn't know if that was going to be too naughty per se, but yeah, ransom script is a good one.
Yeah.
And of course, my personal favorite for Dodger side patch is the 50th anniversary of Dodger Stadium, just because of all the colors you can just pack in there.
Listen, I like this a lot. It's basically like a reimagined, I guess you could say, green eggs and ham almost.
Yeah.
But that ransom script in the front is really, really nice touch. The red button up top. This is definitely what I'm going for. I need
Way to go, Frosty.
Yeah.
Hat Club original pink undervisors on this one. Black sweatband made in Bangladesh. So 2 pinkies out of the way, on into the ices. And we are starting with Las Vegas Raiders, red crown, button, and upper visor, primary shield logo for the front. 50th anniversary, commitment to excellence for the side patch. So technically, this would actually be an Oakland and or Los Angeles Raiders hat, just because we're filling in for a 1960 to 2009. But this is going to be a 3-dimensional shield on the back. Good combination of off-white, metallic silver, and of course, red in there. Like I said, Hat Club original icy undervisor, white sweatband this time, and this bad boy is going to be made in Bangladesh as well.
I have a really good Raiders t-shirt that I wore with the last one that he did. I think that was like up at NoHo, so might have to go ahead and scoop this one up too.
Last but not least, speaking of NoHo, the NoHo area, we've got a Brooklyn Dodgers script, It's going to be a very light stone crown, very dark teal for the button and the upper visor, optic white for the Brooklyn script on the front. And you guessed it, Poke Chip 1942 All-Star Game for the side patch. Excellent use of a little bit of a sea foam, some teals, some aquatic greens in there. Same goes for the flat stitch baddie on the back. Nice little sheen to that if you catch the light right. And of course, Hat Club Original Icy Under Visor, black sweatband this time, but also made in Bangladesh.
The Poker Chip patch, I think, steals the show as far as bringing the whole palette together. Really, really clean hat, really well executed. I haven't seen a miss in this pack yet. So I think if you grab any of these four, you're
great.
A
winner in our book is really what it comes
exactly.
down to. This 4-pack is going to be dropping once again Tuesday, August 19th, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. HatClub.com, Hat Club app only. Shout out to you, Frosty Preme. Excellent job here.
So that's really hard to follow up, but good news is if for some reason you're not able to catch anything from the Frosty Variety Pack, we got some variety for you again, but this time it's going to be a little bit different. On the 20th of August, so the day after Frosty Preme, we got 4 Variety Pack hats coming at you. These will be dropping at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So my time wizards out there, 11, 12, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you guys don't do the traditional 8 a.m. Wait for 1 p.m. if there's something in this pack that you like. I think there will be.
A little extra time to sleep in for you guys.
You know, because we care about you guys getting rest and copping fitteds. Where's the perfect place to start? But your reigning World Series champions, the Los Angeles Dodgers. We've probably done a few different variants of this. What I like about this one the most is the tonal black. You have the gradient front logo here, so the white transitioning to pink. This is a plain Jane, so very solid everyday wear. You got your tonal new era flag right here. Your embossed LA primary logo on the back here that is raised. This is a Hat Club Original Pink UV matching the front logo and the gradient that we see in the front logo. Hat Club badge on the inside, back, black guts. And yes, you guessed it, another made in Myanmar production. Bing, 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 bing. Number 2, Grambo. I thought of this immediately when I saw that this was in the pack. A good Dallas Stars right here. And let me tell you, this star is shining. The stars itself is metallic silver, so it's shining as well. So this is not your traditional Dallas Stars hat. Put a little bit of more pizzazz in there. For the side, you got 20 years of Dallas Stadium here on the side patch. Your shield is going to be the NHL, and yes, those stars on the back above the shield are metallic. So you have essentially navy, light blue, and white. This is a good gray under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club badge on the inside. Made in Myanmar special right here. Bam.
Grambo, you better pick that up. You better.
Listen, I'm not going to say what the people think I'm going to say because this is a good gray. You know, it's nothing to see here. All right. Number 3, obviously the Astro City Connect has been getting a lot of love in variety packs, and I think that this is going to be no different. There's a tonal navy with the orange top button, reminiscent of the Astros prototype logo. But here you have the Stros with the open star. Here, this is a plain Jane's for my PJ aficionados out there. We'll be taking care of you. Good tonal new era flag right here. Plain Jane meaning there's no side patch. But on the back here, HTX instead of a Batterman or anything else. I think it's a nice touch here. I think this is the first time that we've used this signage on the back. This is a gray under visor, black sweatband, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. And yes, it is made in Myanmar.
Folks from Texas are very prideful about their cities, so I could see this one moving.
Listen, they just made a move, getting the guy back not too long ago. So who knows? The winds of change might be in the favor of the Houston Astros this year. And last but certainly not least, Ben's team that he expected to see a lot more of last year, another Kansas City Royals. I remember when we had the Rolex Royals. Oh, well, you know, the Oyster Perpetual Royals, if you will. But we do have a good Blackberry, basically an inspired style here. So black crown, that very deep royal here, top visor, deep royal button. Yes, the crown is metallic gold. It is not anything flat. This is a plain Jane. So similarly to the all green that we had prior that had that same front logo, similar type of execution. There is no side patch on this because it is a plain Jane. Tonal new era flag right here. For your Batterman, you have essentially that royal blue, you have the metallic gold, and you have that white. And another really good feature here. So inside of the crown, I don't know if you guys can really see it. So the crown itself is metallic gold. The drop shadow of the crown is actually metallic copper, as well as the shadow behind the stars. That's also metallic copper. And the stars themselves look to be metallic silver. So really, really good details on this. Definitely something that I had to look at a couple of times before I said, wow, this looks really good. Like I said, gray UV, black guts, Hackler badge on the inside, another made in Myanmar special. Bam, right there.
I might have to take this one home just on the basis of I was a sucker for those late 90s sleeveless uniforms in that specific colorway for the Royals. You know, shout out to Mike Sweeney. I might have to do it. Might have to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I think of all of them, I thought like definitely the stars is definitely my favorite. Love the execution on it. But yeah, I think outside of that, I really, really do like that Royals. So these 4 will be dropping again on the 20th. This will be the day after Frosty Preme's Variety Pack. This will be a 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time drop, not the traditional 8 a.m. So 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, hackclub.com, hackclub app, go get you some. So that is going to do it for this week's episode of Recap. Couple good varieties, couple great packs. I'm having a hard time picking what I'm going to get. So I can only imagine how you guys are feeling. But as always, if you missed something or you didn't get a chance to catch us live, the great part is if you're subscribed to us, you can scrub back, find the hats that you want. Tell us about it in the comments. We love hearing from you guys live during the show and even after the show is off after YouTube premiere. So definitely make sure you subscribe, drop us a like, tell us what you think and what you'd like to see.
Opinions matter with us, folks, always.
At 1000%. Ben, any wise words for the people today before we sign off?
I got nothing other than a little bit ago you had mentioned the Astros are kind of getting it together, but at the same time, the Mariners are getting it together, and they are on that ass. So hope to see Seattle pull it together and win the West this year.
I would like to say I like to see the Braves pull it together, but you know, there's things that are possible and things that are possible through delusion. So
finish above the Mets because that will set New York ablaze with fury. That should be the priority at this point.
Listen, but as always, appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us. Like we said, run this back if you need to see anything. Till next week, guys. We're out of here.
Peace.